how? What time of day is it, lad?
Thou art so fat-witted with the drinking of old sack, and unbuttoning of thee after supper, and light and sleeping upon benches after noon, that thou hast forgotten to demand that which thou truly know. What a devil hast thou to do with the time of day? Unless hours were cups of sack, and minutes capons, and clocks the tongues of bawds, and dials the signs of leaping houses, and the blessed sun himself, a fair hot wench in flame-colored taffeta, I see no reason why thou shouldst be so concerned with the time of the day.
Indeed, you come near me now, Hal, for we that take purses go by the moon and the 7 stars, and not by Phoebus, he that wandering night so fair. And I prithee, sweet wag, when thou art king, as God save thy grace, majesty, I should say, for grace thou wilt have none.
What, none?
No, by my troth, not so much as to prologue me from my egg and butter.
Come now, roundly, roundly.
Marry then, sweet wag, when thou art king, let not us that are squires of the night's body be called thieves of the day's beauty. Let us be Diane's foresters, gentlemen of the shade, minions of the moon, and let men say we be men of good government, being governed as the sea is by our noble chaste mistress the moon, under whose countenance we steal.
Thou sayest well, and it holds well too. For the fortune of us that are the moon's men doth ebb and flow like the seas, being governed as the sea is by the moon. And as for proof, a purse of gold, most resolutely snatched on Monday night, and most dissolutely spent on Tuesday morning, got by swearing lay by, and spent with crying bring in as low an ebb as the foot of the ladder, and then by and by, and as high a flow as the bridge of the gallows.
Lord, thou sayest true, lad, and is not my hostess of the tavern a most sweet wench?
As the honey of Hybla, my lad of the castle. And isn't a buff jerkin a most sweet robe of durance?
How now, mad wag? What in thy quips and quiddleties, what plague have I to do with buff jerkin?
Why, what a pox have I to do with my hostess of the tavern?
Well, thou hast called her to a reckoning many time and oft.
Did I ever call for you to play your part?
No, I will give thee thy due. Thou hast paid all there.
Yeah, and elsewhere I have stretched my coin, and where it wouldn't, I've used my credit.
Yeah, and so used it, that were it not here apparent that thou art heir apparent. But I prithee, sweet wag, shall there be gallows standing in England when thou art king, and resolution thus fobbed as it is, with the rusty curb of old Father Antic, the law? Do not thou, when thou art, hang a thief?
No, thou shalt.
Shall I? Oh, rare, by the Lord, I'll be a brave judge.
Thou judgest false already. I mean that thou shalt hang thieves, and then become a rare hangman.